Welcome to Hyrule Horseback Tours. Right now, we're at the Hebra Mountain Lodge. So if you pull out your maps, you can see where we are. So here we are, the Hebra Trailhead Lodge. And we can even see where good old faithful Dunpeel is. And we're going to be going on a tour of Hyrule. So you're going to be spending quite a few days or weeks trekking around Hyrule. And for now, let's just have a look into our lodge and make sure that we're well prepared for the long trek ahead of us. So I would suggest that you make sure that you're all wearing your thermal clothes, some good sturdy boots, and warm weather gear. That we're all well slept, and that I've also gotten on this fire for you. So I'll show you what we've cooked up. So we're definitely not going to starve. We've even got desserts. We've got egg puddings. We've got fish and meats. We've got vegetarian dishes for people. We've got fruits. We've even got electro milk. And we've got all sorts of sneaky elixirs for making sure that this trip remains as peaceful and as relaxing as possible, because the whole idea is for you to enjoy the scenery of Hyrule. Hopefully we'll get to see some nice landmarks like the Hyrule Castle. Oh yes, I could hear that a lot of you are excited to go look at the castle. That's a bit bittersweet for me, because it really, after the war, isn't as much of a happy and bustling pace, obviously, as it was, but it still maintains its dignity and beauty. So it is definitely a sight to behold when we come to it. I would suggest that you have your camera ready. So I've got mine ready, and that you do make use of that optical zoom to have a look and take as many photos as you can on the trip, as there are some spots that are a little bit dangerous. I have had a wealth of experience in getting through a ton of sticky situations. So you can rest assured that I'll be able to navigate us safely through this, because if you look at my diary here, these are all of the places that I've been trekking, and this is only recently. So you can rest assured that you're in safe hands with me. So let's get on the back of good old Dunpeel now, and we'll take you up to the stable where we can get you fitted with your own horse and officially commence the tour. So let's just safely go along here and make sure we get onto the path so that we don't slip on the ice. Alright, let's slow down a bit and have a look at these towers over here. Now, mind you, there are some people that will try to bother you along the way. Goodbye, cabin. Goodbye, lodge. And there's the mountains. I wouldn't suggest climbing those without an official guide and a lot more experience with travel than what we have here today. So as you can see, we've got some wild horses up ahead. And as we go along on our journey, we'll eventually find the island, which is a beautiful seaside town where I actually found Dunpeel, and I'll be able to tell you the story of Dunpeel and where we first met. Along there. So if you want to take some photos of those horses... Oh, no time. No time. Let's just hurry through and There's no need to panic or distress the wildlife here too much. So let's just go past them. And that's one of the most beautiful things about touring Hyrule, and I've done this trek many a time. It's just the beautiful flora and fauna that you see along the way and that you get to enjoy. So it's really important that you don't take things too fast. And you just get a chance to look around. Sometimes if you climb those trees, you'll be able to find some birds' eggs and make some omelets. And up here is where you have the Rita village, which is a village of magnificent people who, well, I would say that they're people that look like birds is the best description I could give you for them. We have a shrine. There are some ancient monks that live in the shrines. There are many shrines throughout Hyrule. And they have puzzles and interesting things that you can find, and you can forage around here as well. So on this tour, I'll give you a bit of a breakdown of what we'll be doing. We will be avoiding as much combat or getting into things with some of the hostile locals as much as possible. We'll be focusing on just the scenery and getting you to some of the landmarks. If there's anywhere you particularly wanted to see more of, we can always come back to places if that's really popular. But mostly, we'll just be trying to sneak past giants like this guy to our right. And try not to metaphorically poke any bees. Let's see if we can get some chilies for us. Oop, nope. Yes, so there we go. Avoiding. We had some enemy scouts over there. Just look at this. Look at the mountain ranges here. They're absolutely gorgeous. So we're closer to the stable, and you'll be able to have a look at the other horses that we have available. And also let me know if I go too slow or too fast. We can also, I mean, obviously when there's danger, we can't exactly take it easy. But if there's any points where we would like to walk a little bit slower and just take in the scenery, we can do that. And here we are at Rito's stable. This is one of my favorite places in all of Hyrule. Get off good old Dumpeel. And I think that he's earned an apple. Now, in different parts of the world, horses would need apples and carrots and hay and all sorts of things for a good source of nutrition. But Hyrule horses are very happy to eat a steady diet of lots and lots of apples. So you can rest assured that it's perfectly healthy for them to eat a whole bunch of apples. And that's a good boy, Dunpeel. You've done a great job of carrying us. So let's take him in here, have a look at what we've got to see. Got to stop running. I've spent so much time questing and getting things done that I have to remind myself that I've finally sort of on somewhat of a retirement now from my princess saving days, and that I've always just wanted to take in the sights of Hyrule without having to battle or find things or search things, and taking you all through this tour is a good way to do that. So let's have a look at the types of horses we can have over here. And for now you'll get one of the ones that I've found for you. And in future, maybe you'll get to the point where you'll be able to catch a wild horse of your own. So let's see. Welcome. Welcome to our fine stable. Do you want to register a horse or take one out for a ride? So let's see what we've got. Let's board Dunpeel for now. All right, we'll take Dunpeel into our care. Right there. Okay. And very simple and matter of fact, your horse is in our care. Well, there you go. Anything else? Take horse. Let's see. So this Snowlight, she is descendant from one of the royal horses that the famous Princess Zelda used to ride. So she has some of the best strength and stamina and speed, I think, of all the horses that I've ever met. So she's quite special, and it came from a line that the palace had. Then we've got good old Faithful, and her previous name used to be Blondie, and she's a good steady horse, and she's well and truly earned her name. She might not be the strongest or the fastest horse, but she's a good gentle horse, and I would suggest that if you're a new rider and you don't have a lot of horseback experience, that good old Faithful or Blondie over here will be a great horse for you to take out on your journey. And then this is my seasoned veteran Dunpeel, and he's my faithful companion that I'll be using for this trip. We also have Storm Song, who's a very interesting character, quite funny. I mean, if you understand horse jokes, they're a bit of a character. And then we have Ollivander, and they're an extremely beautiful and rare horse. They are a little bit of a glass cannon in the sense that he's a little bit fragile, so you want to make sure that you take really good care of him as you would with all of your horses. But if you want a beautiful striking horse with eyes and mane like you've never seen, then Ollivander would be one that we could take out. And obviously, if you'd like to ride Dunpeel or see a different horse and I can use a different horse, please let me know and I can do that. So for now, I'll be taking out Dunpeel, and so we'll be taking Dunpeel, and I suppose you'll be wanting to have me head straight to Hyrule Castle. So here is Hyrule Castle on the map, and here we are. So taking the scenic way where we can see more of the snow and some beautiful snowy areas, we could go up here and we can get as close to the castle as safety permits. It's not exactly a safe area anymore. So that's where we'll be going today. And seeing there's only so far as we can get to the castle, we might be stopping somewhere up here, or we might head all the way down to the outskirts stable. Well, depends how our journey goes. So let's get on with it. Now, if you wanted to go to Rito Village, there's the bridge that leads up. And I guess we could take a short stop off to see what the good people of Rito are doing. We have the guard. The Rito area is, I think, the most beautiful part of Hyrule. There's a salmon pond there. And unfortunately, someone's trying to murder me skeletally. Oh, caught a firefly. I think fireflies are absolutely gorgeous. So here we are at the little sleepy town of Rito Village. Yeah. I might show you some of the photos that I've taken along the way on my journeys. So here we have one of the angels of Hyrule. And if you give an offering to the statue, you might be blessed with good health, good stamina, good luck. Let's see if we can get a photo of ourselves with with Miss Angel. So let's sit down for a bit and share some photos. So here's when I first set off on my journey, when I found the Great Fairy. Some of the crazier times and magnificent sights. The Akala region is one of the most beautiful places that we look forward to going, and a really wonderful place to take your horse. It is a little bit dangerous. There are some guardians with their lasers around there, but it is beautiful and filled with orange trees and autumnal colors, and it's one of my favorite places to ride around, so we'll get to see that. When we first found Snowlight, the beautiful white horse, and some of my treks up to the Great Snowy Mountains. And Dunpeel before he got all of his fancy saddles. These are some of the rare and magical beings that you can find in Hyrule Ridge. They don't always appear, but they gather. And it's a wonderful sight to behold. We might be lucky enough to see it, but who knows? This lady was quite the character. She kept cooking burnt food, and I couldn't talk her out of it. And soon we'll be able to finish up for today and hunker down and get a good night's sleep. So, wow, it's already 11 p.m. Perhaps we will stay here and get some rest. Have a look around Rito Village tomorrow and then head off to Hyrule Castle. I really hope that you enjoyed your first day on tour. There's plenty of beds for us up here, and there's plenty of levels where we can find somewhere to sleep as well. And there's also the stables where they have an inn too. So we were mentioning Kilton before, who makes the monster masks and sells special potions. And here's someone we'll get to meet soon. But here's his little... If you have a look, I'll pass this to you. So there you go. So if you look through these binoculars, you can see Kilton's set himself up for the night to sell his wares. So let's go and get some sleep. Let's be kind to ourselves and let's do the comfy down bed. Until the morning.